is your name like officially Mr. Gorio Pib then? Are you going by Mr. Gorio Pib? I've noticed this new hat. That's pretty sick, man.
Yeah, no, I haven't like floated that around to see how it'll work yet, but we can try it out.
Illegally change your last name.
Yeah. Gorio Pib.
That would
change the whole thing.
That would make me also a Pib.
Yeah.
Ben Pib.
Ben Pib. Gorio J Pib.
Oh no. Getting closer and closer to the truth. We can't let people know the truth.
Yeah, we're revealing clues, but
we hate truths around here. They can be so dangerous.
For sure, man. For sure.
I had to cut out a couple of truths from the last episode. I got a little name droppy, but the information I gave was accurate.
Yeah.
You know, so if anyone's just curious about that fella I was talking about last episove, well,
I can't imagine who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know. So, how have you been doing, Gorio? I've been wondering. I've been sitting here wondering for the entire 2 hours that you've been here before we got started recording like we were supposed to. How are you doing?
I'm on a tight schedule here, Ben.
We've talked about nothing. We sat in silence for 2 hours and then said, yeah, I feel warmed up. How about you?
Yeah.
How about you?
It's always great to hang out anyway, man. I love the shit out of it. But yeah, no, everything's been going great. Wanted to show off my Air Max 90s that I did eventually get.
From the famous story in episode 1.
Check those babies out.
Our very first clip. If you go back and check that out, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Check out the whole episode. You'll understand why I'm calling my father Gorio.
I feel like a pimp in these, dude.
Gorio's not to be fucked with. He's out here pimping in his Air Max 90s, dude. The classic pimp shoe, I believe.
I bought 2, but obviously I returned the other
If old school pimps could come into the future and take one shoe back with them, it would have to be the Air Max 90s, I think.
Fucking hey, dude.
Either that or these swagalicious Reeboks.
Fuck yeah, dude. I agree, man.
We gotta cut that. I said swagalicious. That's fucking bad.
Those are dope, though, man.
No, yeah, for real. I do like them. They were a nice find at Kohl's. That's where I get my shoes most of the time, is Kohl's.
They do have a pretty good selection in there, honestly.
I have transitioned to nearly entirely a Kohl's wardrobe.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
The shorts I'm wearing are also from Kohl's. They're in fact a Flex brand that... Flex is the name of the brand. It's a Kohl's brand.
The shorts?
Yes, FLX Flex. Almost all of my pants are Flex brand. A lot of my shirts. I'm wearing this.
Tell us about them. They look similar to the ones I'm wearing, actually.
It's an athleisure brand. So actually, these are athletic shorts, but they're cargo shorts. They don't close. They don't really hold stuff that well, so they're not so much functional. But I like the look of a cargo short. I'm kind of a bad boy, go against the grain. People say they're out of fashion. I go, let me bring them back, bitch.
They're gonna come back.
Dude, cargo shorts are the shit.
Who's to say you're not the one that brings them back?
It's the most functional short possible. And is functionality not the sexiest thing in the world?
Yes, man.
My wife sure thinks so.
Yeah, like who's judging this shit? Like who's in charge of...
I mean, I did just go on a fucking...
shorts and pants are not
I went on an entire tirade against the specific color of pants. If I saw someone in red cargo shorts, I might actually still get pissed. I don't care where you cut them off. They're still pants.
Fucking red, goddammit.
Crimson is fine.
Oh, shit,
dude. Man.
But yeah, dude, like
you hit a butt counter.
Oh no! Your point about stuff falling out of your pockets. That's why I like these have the zip,
and that is why I like the Flex pants so much. Is they do have a singular zipper.
Oh, nice!
Not on these shorts, but on the actual pants that I wear.
What'd that run you a pair?
I got these off the clearance rack, so about $20. But, you know, normally probably about 30, 40 bucks. I mean, it's not the cheapest stuff in the world, but Kohl's is always running deals, dude. You can get them for a steal a lot of the time.
Yeah, plus if you're like part of that program where you get the Kohl's bucks or whatever they are.
Kohl's cash? Kohl's bucks.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense than
Don't want to get hit with fucking copyright strike for saying the actual name.
Obviously, I'm not a marketing expert.
Did you say a marketing expert?
I meant to say marketing expert. I'm not a marketing expert either.
Some marketing. Some marketing.
You talking about marketing?
You said bargaining? Gorio's part dog.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
He's 1/3 dog, which makes me
dude.
1/6. I'm terrible at fractions. Oh
dude,
no, I've revealed my one weakness in math.
I'm like quarter dog, so you're probably like 1/8 dog. Yeah, that'd be.
So is
that'd be the breakdown.
Did I do it right then? I did it right. 1/6 is half of
1/8
of 1/3.
No.
1/6 is half of 1/3, right?
I'm not sure, man.
I believe so. This isn't very important. Everybody's going to be so disappointed in us if we don't get this right.
I know 30 seconds.
So
16
2/6 is equal to 1/3. So 1/6 is half.
Probably
2/6. You go least common denominator.
Yeah. I kind of.
So you divide by 2. So the 1 divided by 2 is 1, and the 6 divided by 2 is 3.
What?
This is now a math podcast. We've transitioned completely.
Yeah, except for
we're tucked back and ready to learn.
Math. We're gonna do it badly and hope that we're right. Someone out there with a calculator is like, these guys are fucking retarded.
Oh,
these guys are retired, obviously.
You sure about that?
My bad.
Yeah, we've got an editor now, folks. What did you think of the last episode? Was it an improvement? I hope so. My lovely wife has taken over the editing duties.
I think she's done a great job.
She's been a great support to the program, a great part of the W family. I would also like to shout out Richard Dangle. I notice him creeping around in our comments section. I don't know who you are, fella, but I sure do like your stuff. I like what you're saying out here, and I like the way you're hanging out there, Mr. Dangle.
That handle on his face is just...
Something tells me your butt hairs twang when you wipe your ass.
You're obviously a cool motherfucker. We appreciate the like and the comment. Definitely.
Yeah, dude. Keep supporting the program. You're the first true member of this family other than my actual wife. So welcome.
Yes.
Yes, welcome to the W family, Mr. Dangle.
Mr. Dangle. He's new boot goofing out there somewhere.
New boot goofing, son. The only way to do it if you've got a new pair of boots. You can't be serious in a pair of new boots.
No way, man.
You have to, your boots get worn in and then you get more serious because you're upset that your nice boots aren't nice anymore.
Oh, man.
So then you're resigned to like doing ranch work or some shit.
When you have those bitches in layaway, 3 payments, ostrich leather.
Dude, ostrich leather, snake skin, alligator skin.
Gotta take that shit seriously.
Peacock feather boots.
You know a dude has really tried to
whiz bangs,
his look, man.
Ram jams, yeah.
Ram jams, yeah.
Whatever that shit Joe Dirt was saying. All the fucking fireworks. Everybody loves a good failed movie quote. We gotta
I get
fucking...
you now. I didn't at first, but I know where you're
I am a goddamned hack, dude. I gotta chill with that. But I
don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, thanks, Gorio. That means the world coming from you.
I love the references, man.
The references? I would like to reference something old, if you appreciate me referencing old things.
Sure, man.
This is something that you actually introduced me to. Maybe younger than I should have been playing it, but...
no, you're gonna freaking expose me as a bad father again?
Absolutely. That's going to become a running theme in this podcast, I fear. I'm going to go, hey, remember this one thing? And you're going to go, cut that. The people can't know what I did to you.
Yeah, exactly, man.
No, the game Bully.
Oh, yeah.
You gave Tristan and I the PlayStation 2.
I don't think it's that inappropriate.
It's pretty tame compared to what people act like it is. I mean, ultimately, I was looking into it a little bit, and it is a controversial concept for a game. For anyone who doesn't know, for some reason, Bully was a game released in 2006 by Rockstar that was basically a GTA clone, but you were I believe a middle school kid named Jimmy who got shipped off to boarding school because he was a troubled child.
Right.
And then your goal, you do want to pass your classes and stuff. You've got classes to go to, and it helps you be a better bully, actually. Yeah, you get a chemistry set and start making stink bombs.
Yeah, you learn how to make
itching powder and all this shit. Yeah. Which the itching powder is actually, you might poo-poo it a little bit when you first start making the stuff. You go, stink bomb's way better, but the stink bomb you can kind of get yourself with.
Yes. Itching powder too.
Itching powder stops people in their tracks and makes them just start scratching themselves, and then you can just beat the shit out of them and they can't fight back.
Plus, if you've ever been hit with itching powder in real life, you definitely understand.
I have never been hit with it. I didn't know that was a real thing.
It is a for real thing, dude. They used to sell it in a little novelty store right next to my dentist office when I was a kid.
What the fuck?
I'm not going to name them. They're out of business now. It doesn't matter, but I'm not going to say. But yeah, dude, all kinds of gag gifts, whoopee cushions, shock buzzers, fake dog poop, the itching powder.
Classic stuff.
Yeah, gum that tasted or like crap or something. I don't know,
Gum that tasted like crap. Is that an actual product they were selling?
Or like
that's an extreme version of like the fucking Bean Boozled challenge. This is gum. It's labeled as mint, but if you give it to someone and they start chewing it, it's gonna feel like they've got a piece of actual human turd in their mouth.
I mean,
gum that tastes like shit is crazy. I would fucking kill somebody if they gave me gum that tasted like shit.
I mean, it's probably a fucking Jelly Belly flavor, you know what I mean?
Imagine the work that would go into disguising the smell of the gum. Because
dude.
Anything that it tastes like, it should kind of smell like, but they would have to really discuss. Like, you want to trick someone.
It would have to be like some vegetarian or vegan shit. Like,
I think if you killed someone for doing something like that to you, you might actually just get off.
I think so, man.
Gum that tastes like
it definitely would be a mitigating circumstance at your sentencing.
We should invent this product and slip some to those motherfuckers that took your first pair of Air Max 90s, dude.
Yes, dude.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is great revenge.
We shouldn't do it.
Slip one stick of shit gum into a pack of regular gum that someone's got. They fucking eat so many pieces thinking it'll be fun. You put it in the back row or the bottom row, depending if you have the flip pack,
Even some of those, can we say Jelly Belly? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we could say product names. I've had a fucking Coca-Cola Zero in frame of it, like I'm advertising. It looks like product placement in every episode, but I'm just addicted to it.
I mean, if they want to take it as that,
Body Brain Coffee. Thank you, Louis J.
Coke. This thing. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you're advertising for fucking Piggly Wiggly now. Are they even still in business anywhere?
Dude, I couldn't believe it. Actually, they still have. It's a South thing for the most part.
I thought it was a made-up thing for that 70s show when I was watching it originally, and then I found out it was an actual grocery chain.
Well, I got the impression that was just in the South mostly, but I feel like I've heard people in northern states talk about it too, so I'm not.
I mean, they're in Wisconsin.
Sure, I haven't looked at it, but
in that '70s show, it's in
Piggly
Wisconsin.
Wiggly. We'll see. Someone I heard
Point
talking
Place,
about
Wisconsin. Come on, don't you know everything about that '70s show like I do?
No, but another person I heard.
You're like, shut the fuck up. I got something to say.
The other person I heard talking about it was from Wisconsin.
Oh,
so
that's
that makes
funny.
sense. That's why I kind of backed up. I was like, wait a second.
I wonder if it like originated in Wisconsin and then kind of migrated south or something.
I don't know. This one where I got this koozie was in Tennessee. I'll say that.
Tennessee?
So, yeah.
Well, that's the only 10 I see.
Right.
That sweet little piggy. I like that little piggy on
Isn't that cute, folks? Little piggy with a crown or whatever the hell.
That's a better looking pig than Porky. I bet that pig doesn't even have a stupid stutter.
Probably not, man. He's better than Porky.
Is he?
He doesn't have that stutter, man.
Is he? Is he quite so fizzy?
He's obviously more sophisticated than Porky Pig, yeah. I would say. Look at that hat, dude.
Yeah, you wouldn't see Porky Pig rocking what appears to be a hat made out of paper.
That nose is kind of throwing me off. The more I look at it, bro. Like,
is it not a pig nose? Is this good podcasting, folks?
I mean, obviously, we're an audio media.
We'll put up the
first and foremost.
If we're allowed to, we'll put up the Piggly Wiggly logo. It is kind of a
suggestive.
It's strange, yes.
You ever seen the movie Nothing But Trouble? Might like.
I believe this nose may or may not be another object with a fistula because there shouldn't be two holes at the tip.
True. Right.
It might be.
Yeah,
they might have transplanted Walter Sickert's penis onto this pig's nose.
Shout out to Walter Sickert, man.
Perhaps Jack the Ripper, but probably not. I think they disproved that stupid bitch Patricia Cornwell.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, Patricia. I don't really think you're a stupid bitch. Your writing was actually quite captivating.
I will say that book, and I think there was even a documentary, was pretty compelling to me. I was like, this is the dude, Walter Sickert. He's Jack the Ripper.
I was really convinced because I read like the first 3 chapters or whatever of the portrait of the Ripper, case closed or whatever. I bought the book while I was working over at the Half Price Books Bloomington.
Mm-hmm. Shout out.
And Half Price Books Outlet Bloomington. But, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Jack, full price books, not outlet.
Jack the Ripper, an interesting topic, but let's try and get back to Bully. I think Itching Powder was where we left off, so we were just kind of describing the game, but I've actually been playing it recently. They did a port of it for the PS4, which I have on my PS5, so I've been playing it on there, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I wish I had it for PlayStation 2, but I've got the Slim anyway, so it only works half the fucking time because it's not a disc tray.
Is it
it's top loading.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, instead of like a pop-out sliding tray, yeah. Anyhow, I've been, see how I switched it up? Anyhow is not the same, folks. It doesn't count. Anyhow... I've been playing Bully as of recent, and I don't really see why, if a judge ruled at the time of the first one being controversial, that ultimately a judge sat down and played the game and was like, nah, it's fine.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this. Okay.
Yeah, so...
It is
obviously
tame.
people made a stink about it because the concept is, you're promoting bullying children. And it's like, well, actually, the story of the game is kind of a
redemption story, almost.
He kind of realizes, like, oh, actually, fuck this. There ain't nothing wrong with these kids, and starts becoming kind of a protector for the nerds.
Yeah, right.
There's a mission.
Definitely choose that path at least, right? Yeah.
There's a kid named Algernon who goes by Algie.
Yeah.
And he just always has his zipper down, I think, and he's always pissing himself. And there's a mission.
He's a heavy kid.
Yeah, there's a mission where you have to help him from the library into the school so that he can use the bathroom. And you have to beat the shit out of these dudes in white button-up. There were all these different, like, they had greasers, they had jocks, and they had preppy kids, and then they had these dudes in white shirts who I don't know who the fuck they were.
Yeah, they were kind of like upperclassmen or something.
But not quite preppy dudes, because the preppy dudes would wear, like, the sweater vests.
Yeah.
Like the other kind of main character who's in the cutscenes, he's acting like he's in charge of you the whole time, and you're like, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Oh, he's a very easily hateable character for sure.
Yeah.
As you're playing as the...
You hate him more and more. You realize he's the villain of the game, kind of. Yeah. And there's one point you end up being able to go into the city, like riding around on a bike or a skateboard and going into the city. So it kind of gets more like GTA, and you can like steal someone's bike in the city and shit.
Right.
And then there's this beach house.
Shops.
Yeah, there's shops. You can buy more outfits and haircuts.
Bikes.
But there's a beach house that sits like there's just a beach out of nowhere, and this is the only house on the beach.
It's like on a bay right across from where the school is.
Yeah, it's got to be a small man-made lake, and like the person who had this house was just like, I'm building a fucking beach here.
Yeah.
So you at one point you end up entering like this underground boxing ring that the preppy kids have going on.
Yeah, I remember that too.
And if you win that, you just get the house. That's what's on the line, is the house. So then you just have a house you can chill at during the day and not get caught.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the police are even allowed to chase you in there if they try and catch you for being
safe house. Kind of true to the Rockstar, brand. They,
Yeah.
It seems like most of their games have like a safe house you can go to when you're in trouble.
And some sort of meter, like, for how much trouble you're in.
Yeah, stars or
progressively. At first, when you get caught in Bully, you get caught by like the prefects or whatever.
Yeah,
and they'll track you
down. That's the word I was thinking.
And they'll mush your face down to the ground, and half the time they'll just like let you go after that. Yeah, and go about your business. If you're supposed to be in class, they'll just plop you down in your seat, and then you participate in class.
Right.
But if you get in too much trouble too many times too quickly, then you have to. But I always thought get to mow the lawn. You get to ride around on a little riding mower and just do like a mowing simulator, basically.
That was pretty one of my favorite cool. Parts. Yeah, dude. And there's actually chill. There's a place you can do that electively too.
Oh yeah, it's a lot bigger of a place too, right? Yeah, and it's like a sports field or something.
Well, it's like somewhat adjacent to your beach house.
Okay,
somewhere in that area, from what I remember. But yeah, it's at a park or something. You can jump on a rider and just...
You can grab a hold of kids and stuff them into trash cans. The only thing that I feel like is really missing is wedgies. You couldn't give kids wedgies, and that's fucking wedgies. Insane, point, dude.
They got the lockers.
And no swirlies. Cans.
No swirlies.
No swirlies, no wedgies. Didn't make a lick of sense.
But firecracker toilets... You can do that. I'm pretty sure.
Are you serious?
I think so.
I don't know if I've ever done that, because I knew I would throw firecrackers at the prefects to get them off my ass a lot of the time. But then I discovered the itching powder.
I'm pretty sure you can put an M80 in the toilet and fucking, That's. I think it's a distraction mechanism they put in there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You can also mac on the other girls who are in school with you.
Yeah, dude. I love that feature.
As long as you have flowers, you can just give them flowers and they're like, okay, I'll kiss you.
Yeah. You can start a relationship with the hottest girl or the nerdiest, fattest girl, whatever you want, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Not hating on either one of the two, but
it's just you get to have your preference, and that's wonderful. It's actually a very inclusive game.
Yeah.
It's a very sweet story, ultimately. So people having a problem with it is crazy. Yeah. If they did some sort of Bully 2, like, I don't know, it's even if it was not related to him, you could do his son, but you could also just do a very similar storyline, but maybe more modern and maybe high school.
Yeah.
But I started thinking about if they modernized it, that's not even realistic that a kid would keep getting away with that shit. So they couldn't even make that semi-realistic as far as any of the physical stuff.
Yeah,
if they put it in the modern day.
Yeah.
They'd have to go back. I'd like to see like a flashback one to like the 50s or something, where you're calling motherfuckers shit like Poindexter.
That would be cool as hell, dude. For real. Kind of like, have you ever seen This Boy's Life?
No, what is that?
It's a movie, I want to say probably somewhere in the 90s. Leonardo DiCaprio is the
Sold
main character. He's a kid coming up in the 50s, and like he's a, you know, what would you call it back then, roustabout, or
a roustabout, a ruffian, ne'er-do-well. Ne'er-do-well is great, dude. Yeah. That's exactly what the principal would be calling you in this 1950s version of Bully.
And I'm not even sure that word wasn't used in the movie, but
actually, hold up. 50s could be a dangerous one.
Yeah.
that actually, if you went accurate on 50s, let's not do 50s Bully. Let's pivot.
Yeah, I get what you're meaning.
That, I assume, was just like set in 2006. They didn't say otherwise. So if you did one set in the late 80s or early 90s, that could really work.
Be safer, for sure, yeah.
You know all of the slang from then, too. So what? Hit me with some of the shit, dude. What would you throw in Bully 2?
For the 80s?
Like,
80s,
for
early
you,
90s.
your high school. Picture this is you in high school. You get to be the bully you always wanted to be.
School?
You get to be the bully you always wanted to be in high school.
I never wanted to be a bully, man.
Oh, shut up and play the game. I'm setting you up with a game.
Okay, well,
play it.
Okay, say I'm the character of Jimmy in high school. I befriended nerds and outcasts. That's how I rolled. So I think that's the path I would take.
Well, I'm saying hit me with the insults and shit. Yeah, the lingo. We got to have the lingo for the game.
I mean, the lingo I can think of would not be appropriate for the podcast.
Damn, dude. maybe we can't make another bully video game. Maybe
I don't
they're
think
right.
We can either way.
I think ultimately what they need to do is just do an actual full remaster of the original game and maybe add more missions to it or something.
Yeah, for real. Well, they're too busy trying to hopefully finally get GTA 6 out.
I'm just glad.
I don't care what it costs, dude. Man. I don't give a shit. I will put that shit. I'll take out a loan to buy that game. Please.
Gorio will do 1 week at an Indiana football camp.
Yeah.
No holds barred,
man,
to be able to play GTA 6 in November like we're supposed to.
Man, I'll do almost anything it takes. Just let's do it.
He's as desperate as MacGruber trying to get back on the mission after the van exploded.
Not to shout him out at all, but I mean, obviously I love
Gorio is on his knees offering dick sucks for GTA to come out on time.
No, I'm not. But
if you're a Rockstar executive, Gorio will allow you to do whatever you want. Gorio will be your fuck doll if you allow him to play GTA 6 sooner than should be.
It's possible. I'll consider it if you make the right offer.
Guys, that's on camera. Gorio is a slut.
No, I'm not. But Yeah, man, I can't wait, dude. Like I say, I'm not trying to shout them out, but if you haven't seen the gameplay footage or whatever for that, it looks.
I think everyone on planet Earth has at this point. I don't know if we're treading new waters here, talking about wanting GTA 6 to come out, but this should be relatable for quite a few people. I mean,
yeah,
I'm just glad they did such a good job with Red Dead 2, to the point where I'm glad they just went ahead and did a PS5 version for Red Dead 1, which, truthfully, I will admit to everyone, I'm a shithead. I haven't played the first one, but I have played a lot of the second one, and it's fantastic.
Second one is miles above.
It doesn't even need... The way that it plays on the PS5, I swear, it doesn't even need a PS5 upgrade. It's so good. The haptic feedback would add a little bit to it, yes. But just as far as graphically, I don't know how much it could improve, truthfully, on this system. I mean, we'll see what's capable on the PS6, but...
Well, I'm saying even with GTA 6, I think we're going to see...
A vast improvement. Yeah, I mean, you're right. From what I've seen of it, it seems that way, but I don't want to get my hopes up too far.
That shit's optimized to the utmost, I'm sure.
I did see a little clip. I don't think it was gameplay. I want to say it was from a cutscene, but of that Wolverine game.
Oh, shit.
And it showed him like he was holding something and bringing it up closer to his face to look at it, I believe. And when he moved his arm, you could see his muscles start to like bulge as he was flexing it. And it's crazy. It looked incredibly realistic.
I just watched the trailer or a gameplay trailer for that earlier today. It's incredible.
I'm extremely excited about that.
Oh man, it's gonna be
also
everything you wanted, like Batman and Spider-Man to be. Probably.
Well, have you played? I mean? You haven't played the newest Spider-Man games, have you?
Probably not. Like
you haven't played Spider-Man Miles Morales, or Spider-Man 2.
I have. Whatever Spider-Man came on my PS5 when I bought it, but I've honestly not played it all the way through. I played little bits of it here and there.
Spider-Man 2 is one of the best games that I've ever played, I think. I mean, that is an opinion.
It is what I've played of.
I don't play through a lot of games start to finish and then try and go back and collect all of the trophies for the game, but I went platinum. That's the only game I've ever gone platinum on.
Kidding.
And then they added one more fucking trophy after I did that. So I have like the platinum trophy for it, but technically I haven't gotten all the trophies for the game now because they added another one.
Better get back to it, man.
I do have to get back to it. It's an excellent story though. Cinematically, I like games like that are really, really great with the gameplay and actually take a while.
Yeah.
And the cinematics are movie level, because Uncharted had movie level cinematics, but the games were too short.
I agree.
There needed to be more.
You can get through them way too fast.
Yeah,
I agree.
I would have liked them to be just slightly more open world in some of the aspects too. I felt like some of the like climbing and wall scaling and shit was a little linear,
repetitive. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they could have done a lot more there with what they have. I mean, is great.
Oh,
so if they added some side stuff,
Uncharted 4 was so ahead of its time when it came out for the PS4. Because you had the Uncharted 4 PS4. Do you still have that?
I don't. Sadly.
Fuck.
That was a bad move on my part.
That was the coolest looking graphic I ever saw on a console. Yeah. Because the blue was the just so gorgeous. Too.
Yeah, it's sick.
It was almost like a slate blue, I would say.
Exactly.
It was almost like a blue-gray type of vibe.
Definitely, yeah.
Nathan Drake is a handsome motherfucker to be looking at on your console, dude.
Oh, yeah, man. For real.
It's crazy that he wasn't
if you're
like
a guy, you want to be him. If you're a girl, you want to marry him and make his life hell.
He's the American James Bond, brother man. Well, he's like a kind of a off-brand Indiana Jones, really, ultimately. Yeah. It's kind of like Indiana Jones, but it's not.
Yeah.
Which I've seen little bits of. We'll stop video game talk after this.
You're talking about what is it called? First Light or something like that, or
no?
The James Bond 007 new game. Is that what you're talking about?
No. Well, let's not even get into that. Okay. But that does look phphenomenal. I really want it, and I can't afford it right now. So let's not even start that topic.
Yeah. There's a lot of cool games coming out soon.
We'll cut the video game talk for now. Let's get into something that we're both quite passionate about. I'm not fully pissed at the moment, but let's go ahead and say we're entering our I'm pissed segment that we began on the last episode because you know what? I am fucking pissed, dude. Urinal etiquette. Does everybody hear that? All of you motherfuckers out there who come in and immediately choose the urinal in the middle, or God forbid, you choose one of the ones in between. You go outer edge first. Whichever one is closest if you have to piss very bad, and if not, I would say go to the other end so that whoever is entering the restroom may easily access the next one.
I will also add, if there are stalls, say you have an empty bathroom.
Stall etiquette and urinal etiquette they go exactly hand in hand.
My point is, say, just to set the scene, you have 3 urinals and 2 stalls.
3 urinals, 2 stalls, yes.
Yeah. The only thing I want to add to that is, if there's someone in a stall and you pick the closest urinal to the stalls, that's a no-no in my opinion as well.
Okay, yeah. I'm on board with that.
Right.
I think, yes, you're saying if the stall is on the same end as the urinal you pick, you're an asshole. You should have gone to the urinal at the other end.
You don't go to the urinal
I agree
next
with
to
that.
the stall that somebody's in.
Also, how are you so comfortable with someone just being able to peek through a crack at you while you're pissing? I would never choose one that I knew someone was in the stall behind me.
Yeah, no way, man.
At work, this is what fires me up about it.
Peeking.
There's this big dumb motherfucker who works there who always walks right in and just picks the middle one every time. And he's like 6'4" or 6'5". Dude, you're like positioning yourself almost intentionally to urinal peek on everyone in the bathroom.
Right.
It's disrespectful. You're creepy.
Yes. Yeah.
He stares at ladies eating bananas in the cafeteria and stuff. Bro, it's crazy behavior.
Dude, come on.
He's always like looming over people. And this motherfucker has worn the same pants from day one starting at the company.
How long
to
ago
today? He started in like fucking April.
Damn, every
March
day
or April, yes.
And do you feel like he has multiple pairs of the same pants?
We've had these discussions because a lot of people at work have noticed.
Yeah, it's a lot of speculation going on.
And they seem to be clean. He's not a smelly fella, but
he's either washing them.
He looks exactly like Hodor from Game of Thrones. But if he was always wearing a baggy t-shirt and blue sweatpants with white stripes on the side.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll just call him Hodor.
So he's a middle staller.
A middle urinal.
The biggest
urinal.
Or middle urinaler.
Yes.
Biggest piece of shit there is.
Other than the people who use the one in between the middle and the outer edge first, because then you're ruining one end. Now you've taken away one end, so the spacing is automatically thrown off.
Your scenario is 4 urinals.
My scenario is 5 urinals.
5 urinals, okay.
5 urinals, 5
just to
stalls.
Set the scene.
Every bathroom, some of them have more, as a matter of fact, but the bathroom that I use consistently at work, 5 urinals, 5 stalls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So same rule applies. If you don't pick the end stalls first, you're a dickhead.
You are a fucking asshole. And another side note, sorry. If you're a short guy and you go in to the tall guy, only one that's available, and leave the short one for other people, you're a fucking asshole too.
Yeah, because what do you like? dirty porcelain on the tip of your cock.
Yeah, right,
That's crazy behavior. I mean, we've all sat down on the toilet seat with our extremely small penis and had it just kind of
piss out
dink,
through.
No. Dink on the lip of the fucking toilet seat. Not the seat,
no idea
but
what you're talking about.
No. The lip.
Yeah.
The rim of the toilet. Have you ever had the tip of your dick come in contact with that while you're sitting down?
I have to hold mine up on my thigh while I'm taking a shit or it dips in the water.
See, Gorio doesn't know how to lean into comedy at all. You know exactly what I'm talking about, motherfucker.
Yeah, I do, exactly.
It's disgusting. It makes you feel like you could never wash it enough. And I always worry. I'm like, nah, some type of bacteria is crawling into my urethra now, and that's upsetting.
Possible. I mean, in my mind, definitely I have the same problem. No matter what I say, but yeah. You're concerned the rest of the day. Like, what am I getting from these other nasty fuckers that have used this toilet? Because you know what the conditions are of these toilets.
Shitting in a public restroom is always a necessity and not so much a choice. Yeah, you know, so
it's definitely not enjoyable.
But I always take the time to wipe everything down before I sit down, because I don't know how people do it, but they will get like residue from just their cheeks and thighs that's left behind, caked on the seat. There should be no cake. There should be no cake. If there is,
you should clean it up yourself.
How do you not notice? Do you not turn around and look and make sure you didn't make a mess?
I do. I don't know what the fuck. Who knows about these animals? You know what I mean? Like,
so, keep this in mind, folks. We're pissed. Yeah. I do feel a little better now that we've gotten this out to the public. I hope people will take this into consideration.
These assholes that blow them up and leave it, piss on the seats and leave it.
We somehow get piss on the ground publicly next to a urinal. You should always be close enough to a urinal that no piss is
could be accidental, but yeah, not that often, I wouldn't think.
No. Like, I won't accept any accidental piss at a urinal.
Yeah, man.
None.
I mean, what do these people think if they have to shit real bad and walk into a stall where there's piss all over a fucking seat?
It's
visible piss. Like,
visible piss is crazy.
Who the fuck does that?
And you can tell the difference between visible piss and just some spray from a powerful flush. I can accept you leaving that behind because you're like, fuck, man, I've already dealt with flushing all the paper. Why would I get more paper to wipe and then...
Yeah, this is standing yellow piss.
Yes.
On a seat. Yeah.
Or, God forbid, the blood on the seat in the family restroom. We all know what that is. Or, I guess, best case scenario, it's period blood. But anything else is worse, for sure. Man. But no matter what, there should be no blood. Blood is so noticeable. It's the color of the least acceptable color of pants. Well, blood is kind of crimson, actually, so...
I don't want to get into that.
But it's noticeable.
But, I mean, there are situations
where now we're complaining too much about... we're getting outside. The main thing is urinal and stall etiquette. That's what we want everyone to take away from this.
Yes.
So... I've done a lot of fuck yous to people. Will Smith, Rod Stewart, the Red Pants folks, and I'm going to say this to anybody who uses anything other than the end urinal to begin with. Fuck you the most.
Definitely, I agree, man. They're just...
I would rather watch Will Smith and his wife have sex than put up with you motherfuckers one more goddamn day of my life.
It's a lack of consideration for other people. Is what it boils down to.
It's a complete lack of respect for society. We live in a society and you're letting it crumble to pieces.
Yeah.
With your willy-nilly, I'm just going to stand here and take a piss. No.
Yeah.
They should number the urinals.
They should.
And also, just a quick side note to people building bathrooms, always put dividers between urinals. Anyone who doesn't do that, what the fuck is wrong with you, AMC 12 theaters in Bloomington?
Yeah, I mean, some places just have a straight up trough.
Oh, yeah. That's
wide open, yeah.
Just a warning to the people we told to go to the Indy 5, you might have to deal with pissing in a trough. That's the cost of doing business.
Distinct possibility.
Any races that you go to, rednecks don't mind pissing in a trough, so you're going to have to just do that probably, unless you want to go in a bathroom stall and take a stand-up piss like a fucking idiot.
I've been to other sporting events too. That was
I don't know why, but I always judge someone when they go piss in the bathroom stall. I'm like, why are you being so... I get wanting your privacy, but you're being secretive, and I don't like a secretive pisser. That's really
weird, man. That is super weird. Like, even if it's an open trough situation.
You've got adults who will still pull their pants down to their fucking ankles while they take a piss.
Yeah,
there's a guy who does that.
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
There's a guy who does that at the urinal at work. He's got a bald spot happening on the back of his head, and he wears sweatpants, does samurai moves on the lawn, and pisses with his pants down at his ankles at the urinal every day, dude.
Oh my god, dude! Grown man.
Yes.
Not mentally challenged.
His name has become Samurai Butt Warrior to most of us at work behind his back, because Zag, my buddy Zag, came up with this nickname because he was the first one to catch this behavior at the urinal.
Well, it definitely makes you wonder what the circumstances are that makes a person... I can see a little kid. I mean, obviously, little kids do that stuff before they learn.
My buddy Harrison always did that in elementary school.
Right,
we can't say his last name, but you remember fucking Harrison, dude.
Yeah.
He was a character. My God.
Man.
We'll put him in something. We'll make a caricature of him for some creative venture that we do. We promise.
Yeah, I think so, too. But I do have a story that involves sweatpants and urinals.
Oh, so this will be perfect. This is shout out to fucking Hodor that I work with then. Hodor and Samurai Butt Warrior, you fucking caricatures.
They're who brought them to mind, and I can't remember the kid's name, nor would I say it if I did, but I'm in third grade.
Oh, I know exactly what story's coming too. You folks are going to love this shit.
I'm in third grade. And, you know, kids, believe it or not, hang out a little bit in the bathroom, messing around, like between classes or whatever. This kid comes in, he's wearing, they might have been red sweatpants.
Oh, no.
For real, the old school cuffed version even.
Did you immediately get filled with rage upon seeing this young man? Is that where I get my hatred from?
This kid was definitely on the margin of bully fodder, at least, you know what I mean? Like,
he was the Algernon of your school.
On the cusp, if he wasn't like in there, but yeah. So he's pissing at the urinal. He fucking lets his waistband go before he's done.
Oh no, the elastic
my buddy
waistband.
Fucked with him from behind.
Oh, like flicked him in the neck or some bully shit.
Or something like
that. So
your
buddy was a bit of a bully.
Oh, my buddy was a bully.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Gorio on his high horse, and he was an enabler.
I was like
he was an accessory to bully.
I was like a friend of a bully.
He said, I had no need to bully. I had no desire because I was fucking protected by the bully.
True, and I didn't bully. I was a witness to bullying. But, you know what I mean?
I mean, hey, Seinfeld got thrown in jail in that one episode for that shit, dude. Exactly, you can't be a witness to bully and do nothing.
I mean, I was in third
You're
grade.
a bad Samaritan,
I know
Gorio.
That now. I was in third grade.
Well, tell me about this young fellow that you did nothing to stop his bullying.
So obviously, he lets go midstream of his waistband. And guess what his penis does?
Obviously, points directly at his face.
Points directly up.
Science.
Spraying around the whole bathroom.
In a swirl?
Yes, dude.
Oh, no, dude.
Raining piss on 4 or 5 kids, including me and my buddy, that are in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He got immediate fucking payback, too.
Exactly, dude. And probably very little of it actually got on him.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Cost of doing business, it seems like he might have caught a spurt of it at first and maybe did a lean back to avoid it.
It was an unhindered stream, dude. So he, like...
I wonder if it was intentional. If he was like, your buddy did this a lot over time, and he spent months. It
may have been his defense that he worked on.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
He was like, all right, every animal needs a defense mechanism.
He's like, next time this motherfucker.
Armadillos have their shell, and skunks have their spray. What should I do? Perhaps should I spit? I am quite adept at spitting. My piss. Nature's weapon.
Dude, maybe.
He was like, I've been studying physics for some time. If I let go at the proper angle, my waistband should direct the stream directly behind me.
He totally calculated that shit out.
He went from beginning to end.
Graphs and shit. He's like, if I let go of my waistband at this exact moment,
you fucked with the wrong nerd, man. He got all of you.
Yeah, motherfucker's like a fucking skunk, you know? He's like, he's prepared for that shit. He's gonna spray your ass.
Pee lay piss.
Yeah, right, man. I could totally see that, man. It couldn't have gone better if he hadn't planned it. You know what I mean? Like, it couldn't have fucking gone better if he had planned it. I mean,
he definitely planned it,
dude. I never thought about that way, but now I can definitely.
I wonder if he's still wearing those red pants. If he was like, these are my lucky pants.
He might be, dude.
Did he ever get fucked with again after that?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I moved away after that, halfway through third grade, and then came back before third grade was. I started third grade at this school, moved away for 6 months, came back when there was still about however long to go in that third grade year. Yeah.
And then you didn't really see any of that kid after that?
Don't even remember ever seeing him again. Maybe
your buddy fucking murdered him for pissing on him.
Toilet, and I just didn't hear about it. I don't know, man.
He hit him with the Chuck Berry move. He said, "Get in the bathtub, motherfucker. You're about to get a mouthful."
I don't know. I can see it, man. This kid was a bad kid and taught me a lot of bad ideas. I'll say that, man.
All this piss talk, I am actually going to have to take a piss break, so we should pause, stop down for just a moment. Yeah.
Let's take a... You want to do crisscross?
No, absolutely not. No sword fights today. No sword fights. All right, I had a good piss. What about you?
Oh, man, it was fantastic. Best piss of my life.
All right, that's it for piss talk. I would like to transition us since we've been... We realized when we hit the break that we had been going for a while, and this is the only time I really posture up and let everybody know this is a show here. And this is a segment I'd like to introduce. That's mine. It's not the first introduction, but for those of you who are new, maybe it is your first introduction. So this little segment we call the Bin Bin. So, welcome to the Bin Bin, everybody. This week we are talking about a 1994 miniseries that is actually quite near and dear to my heart. It's based on my favorite book that I've ever read. The complete and uncut edition of that book specifically, because that is the version that Mr. Stephen King wanted to be out there from the jump.
Yep.
And Stephen King's usually right when it comes to writing. I won't endorse any of his other opinions or behaviors, I don't think. He seems like kind of a fucking whack job, but thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you for your fiction, Mr. Cokehead King.
Whatever it takes, man.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for doing cocaine, Mr. King.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Of course, we're talking about The Stand, and I do realize they've done an updated adaptation of this, but I believe they modernized a lot of the story and kind of changed shit around, and it's got some unsavory characters that they were for some reason okay with acting in there. So we won't even probably we might do that one at some point since we were doing this one.
We could touch on that later, yeah.
Yes, but for those of you who fuck, I hit a butt. Reset. The Stand 1994 miniseries. Those of you who haven't read the book, this is eerily similar to a recent pandemic. A lot worse, obviously, but this is kind of what they made it seem like the unnamed recent pandemic might be. I don't know if you're still getting in trouble for mentioning it on YouTube at all, but let's just not even talk about it.
But in light of that, definitely it holds more weight for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And I was reading this just about 2 years ago, so I had already experienced the pandemic, and it was an excellent story. Like I said, it's my favorite book of all time. Would you Google quickly if Stephen King is the one who wrote this? Because I know we wanted to clarify that at the beginning of the Ben. And I'll just kind of vamp here. The movie starts out with a containment breach that happens at some sort of military facility. And an old guy on a monitor tells this security guard, he's military police, but he's sitting in, it basically looks like a toll booth type of security booth. And the old guy on the monitor tells him that they're dying like flies down there, which is just right off the bat not how you say that. It's dropping like flies is the phrase. Dying like flies. I mean, accurate, yes. We
just bragged on your writing, dude.
Is it Stephen King who wrote the screenplay? It is, in
fact, the 1994 miniseries, as the one we're discussing.
Yes.
Written entirely by Stephen King, according to Google. Yeah.
According to Google, and we all know Google doesn't lie.
Never, man.
So this fella, I'll go ahead and give up his name, his last name. Actually, first and last, Charlie Campion is this fella's name, the military police officer that's in this kind of toll booth situation. Mm-hmm. And so this guy hears that they're dying like flies down there and goes, "Oh shit. Well, instead of doing my job, instead of doing my job, I'm going to rush home to my wife and child," which is not a terrible reaction, but also he probably knows a lot more context of what's happening than we do and knows how bad of an idea this is.
Yeah, you would think so, yes.
He panics and goes to grab his wife and kid, gets home, grabs them, gets them in the car, and starts driving away. And his wife and kid are obviously scared. But this lady is just like screaming hysterically the whole time he's trying to focus on driving them to safety. And I was waiting for him to just throw an elbow or something just to put her out for the rest of the trip, because dude, who does that?
Just give her a smack.
There's
Get
always
yourself together.
There's always someone screaming in a crisis scenario. Yeah, why? What does the screaming ever help?
It doesn't.
If no one's around and you need to draw attention, that's what the screaming is for.
Yeah.
So he is somehow able to ignore her hysterics and drives right through a gate and just off into the distance. And so you realize, oh, this motherfucker was the last line of defense against something. I'm sure nothing horrific is about to occur.
No way, man.
They're dying like flies down there, and he just dipped.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing contagious.
The end.
Yeah,
happy story.
He was only sharing a property with them for, like, we don't know how long whatever is happening has been out and about.
Yeah.
And they cut back to the security booth after they show him driving off into the distance, and Don't Fear the Reaper starts playing. and you go, oh shit.
Yeah.
So it zooms in on the monitor and you see these kind of dead bodies, and then it shows you the actual room down there. It cuts to that, and Don't Fear the Reaper plays through this whole montage of dead bodies through the bottom.
Great choice, man.
And the lyrics hit at the right time. It's all their times have come, and all the fucking dead bodies just piled on top of each other.
Pretty good intro.
Yeah, dude. It's yellow and red around their face and their neck, and their eyes are rolled back in their heads and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they look bad.
Here, but now they're gone.
Yeah, here, but now they're gone.
Yeah, they are fucking gone. Yeah. I mean, they are there, but they're
they're gone. There still, but yeah.
Yes, and then it shows you the cafeteria, more bodies in there, and it shows you... Are you familiar? I don't know if it's a real game show or not, but there's a game show called Blackout playing on the Sony box TV.
Oh,
it's a beautiful Sony box TV. I would love to have it now. Yes, it would be perfect for playing my PlayStation 2 Slim that works half the time on.
Yeah. Probably still has the red, yellow, white.
Red leather, yellow leather.
You know what I'm talking about?
The auxiliary
cords,
yes.
Yeah. Some of you may not know what that is.
I didn't see the back of it, but I believe it probably did have those connections, Father Gorio. And it shows you the arcade room where they've just got like pinball and Street Fighter and whatever. I don't know what exact games they had. I'm sure it was whatever they could get away with showing.
Frogger or something like that.
Yeah, it was a bunch of them set up. I'm like, damn, they had it made on this military base down here.
Right. They're living right, man.
It pans around and shows you a ping pong table, and a dude is still standing on his feet, but his top half is slumped over the table.
Died playing ping pong.
He died in the middle of playing ping pong, evidently.
Yeah, died doing what he loved.
I don't know how he would have possibly made that happen, and how the weight of his body wouldn't have just dragged him down onto the floor after. But he must be very top heavy and just bent at the perfect angle.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And then he entered rigor mortis, of course.
He was all tensed up, like
he was about ready to deliver like the final shot. Maybe it was Forrest Gump. I didn't pay enough attention. Maybe it was an homage.
That would be fucking cool to see, man.
That's the fun thing, is if I'm not mistaken, Forrest Gump came out in either 92 or 93.
I believe.
This came out in 94. So clarify that, because
check it out.
We haven't told anybody about the cast so far, but we will shortly meet Gary Sinise.
Yeah. Everybody knows. Who's seen Forrest Gump will know that he is Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah. Most of you probably don't know his name and just call him Lieutenant Dan, because that's basically who he is.
Forrest Gump's 94.
94. Now clarify what came out first then. Okay. Because it would be hilarious if
they both came out in 94.
No, but what month? When did they release?
Okay, I'll see.
Yes, we need to clarify that, because it kind of makes a difference if Gary Sinise was already publicly Lieutenant Dan before anyone saw this.
I should probably ask what month, right?
When did it premiere? When did it premiere is what you should ask. So I'll continue talking about this. That guy was slumped over the ping pong table, dead. Then it brings you back up right outside the security booth, and very symbolic, shows you a Raggedy Ann doll laying on the ground, which I don't know if that was supposed to belong to Campion's daughter or what, but you assume it's a dead child, a now dead child's previously owned.
Okay, so
Raggedy Ann doll laying on the blacktop.
Yes.
You have the clarification now, Gorio?
The Stand came out in May. Let's see about
May of 94.
I would have guessed Forrest Gump was probably like
Don't guess, look it up.
All right.
Yeah, that's crazy. You have the phone already out. And in addition to this Raggedy Ann doll being shown, they show you a raven kind of hopping and bopping around in the parking lot a little. And of course, you've read the book. And you've seen this miniseries before, so you know exactly the significance of this raven. I'd like you folks to stay with me on that. Remember the raven, because it does get to be a more significant part of the story. So now we cut to Lieutenant Dan is arguing with some old rednecks in a gas station parking lot about economics. This old motherfucker thinks he's a real expert on economics, and Lieutenant Dan disagrees with him, and they're kind of giving him shit like, oh yeah, you real smart.
Yeah, like he knows, yeah.
And then they're all jibber-jabbering while he notices a car careening towards the gas pumps, and he's like, hey guys, you want to fucking pay attention and shut off the gas pumps before he blows us to smithereens? So they do, and he actually doesn't even destroy the gas pumps. It's not much of a crash, but a familiar fella falls out of this car. It's Mr. Charlie Campion, with his wife and child nowhere to be seen in shot. And Lieutenant Dan, who is named Stu in this movie, so we'll transition to calling him Stu from here on out.
Stu, yeah.
Stu Redman.
Stu Redman, I believe you're right.
So Stu Redman, he's a real take charge kind of guy. And he holds the dying Charlie Campion while he's on the ground and is talking to him. And you find out that this dude said he felt fine this morning, felt completely fine. And he looks exactly like all of the dead bodies that you've seen. He just happens to be alive and speaking.
Right.
So you're like, damn, this happened in 12 hours at the most. That's kind of crazy.
Right.
And he reveals that it was a gate malfunction that allowed him to get out. He shouldn't have been able to escape the compound after whatever happened, because he was on some sort of base, evident.
Yeah. I mean, they were supposed to be on lockdown.
Yeah, he was not. He was supposed to be the last line of defense on this shit, and he fucked up, dude.
Right.
Because he wanted to live, but it's like, well, you sacrificed other lives.
Yes.
Because you wanted to live a couple days longer, a couple horrible days longer.
Yeah, right. Knowing that you might spread it.
Yeah.
Further, yeah.
So one of the guys who was chatting with Stu before, he's like, maybe it's food poisoning or bad chow at a roadside stand, the guys from California. That could happen. It's like, hey, buddy, you want to just fucking chill on your input? You think this dying man just has a case of food poisoning from a food truck? Like, yeah, it's probably just some bad tacos, Stu. Them tacos can be a bit of a problem.
I've seen plenty of people die from eating some bad tacos.
Out there in California, I think they call it sometimes. So Stu's holding him, and he ignores this idiot and watches the light leave Campion's eyes because he's a bit of a sadistic bastard.
Yeah.
So then they cut to a man who I will refer to as Baldy. He's some sort of general, but he's talking about some souped up flu killing people, which sounds like a familiar description.
Yeah.
The similarities are uncanny, and the original book was written in 1978. So this story is so far removed from COVID happening.
I mean,
I don't know if we're allowed to say that or not. No, we can say that it happened. Surely to God, it
did happen.
I'm being a bit ridiculous. So Baldy is giving us a little bit of information here, but we'll skip past that because they really just flash to him for like 30 seconds. He says some one-liner, and they go, yeah, that's how we'll punctuate this moment.
Right, yeah.
They cut around a lot because there are a lot of storylines to follow. It's a very long story, and then all of these people's stories come together, and it gets a little more cohesive after that.
Yeah.
But this first episode is really a lot of introduction, so bear with us a little bit. I think some of these moments are funny enough that it's worth your while, and it will make you want to watch the rest of this series, or at the very least read the book.
Yeah. Also, if I could jump in here just for a second before we forget to follow up and say, because I know how aggravating that can be. Forrest Gump came out in June of 94.
So this came out a month before.
The Stand came out a month before.
So that makes sense how they were able to lock down. They must have marketed him as the star of that so hard after Forrest Gump came out. I would imagine, I don't know how well known he was previously, because I don't know when Of Mice and Men came out, but you know what? You guys can Google that. Yeah. We've got a rinky-dink operation, and Gorio can't sit over here on his damn phone the whole time.
Better things to do. But it does make you wonder, like, if he was on the upward trajectory, like, why would he do The Stand and then Forrest Gump? That's a weird, you know what I mean?
I mean, Stephen King, I don't know. I feel like he already had a reputation for being kind of a shitty screenwriter by that time, probably. There's a reason why other people would always adapt his novels into movies, because he was, like, very specific that it has to follow the book exactly, right. Which I do like, but sometimes it's not quite so beautiful in film as it is in your mind or when it's being described to you.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Especially a lot of when it's like the inner workings of what people are thinking. He'll like try and have people show that, but do it in just kind of a campy way, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it.
Yeah, yeah. That's probably why, you know, at least some of the time, a book is better than a movie.
So,
because you just can't really visually represent that very well.
Yeah,
you know
it's difficult to get everything across that you got across in the book.
Yeah.
But that's why filmmakers they have a different skill set than a novelist usually.
For real, yeah.
That's why the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood novelization is not nearly as good as the movie, because Tarantino's he just likes to suck his own cock about how much he knows about film and music when he's writing.
Yeah.
You'll notice it a little bit in his movies if you really pay attention to the dialogue. It's just him fucking jibber jabbering. Love you, Tarantino, but good lord, your dialogue is a little much sometimes.
Sometimes it's a little out there. Yeah,
goddamn motherfucker, over and over again. It's like, okay,
you snorted a line of coke. Okay, it's not your first line, so
he is the Stephen King
every time.
He's the Stephen King of filmmaking, because he's always got to slip a hard R N-word into stuff just the same way. Right, Stephen King always does it.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, what? That's how they talk in Maine. It's like, is that how you talk?
He's a liberal.
Nah.
He's a liberal. So
is that how he gets away with
it? He's liberal with the N-word.
It's no shit, dude. I think he's said it more than fucking Big Daddy Kane. So we cut from Baldy to a dancing black nerd in a trench coat on a commercial, and he's got a little buddy dancing with him. It's a box of Flu Buddy medicine, and they're doing like a little hip-hop dance. And then that's it. They just wanted to show you. They just wanted to show you a black nerd for a minute, because they do get down, dude.
You really got to advertise that medicine that people need for something like that.
Yeah. It's just a souped up version of the flu, you know. So it's just the flu.
Yeah.
The sheriff arrives at the gas station where Campion crashed his car, and he starts warning the people who are visibly sick. There's only two dudes there now. The old guy presumably owns the place. And then the guy standing with him must be like his son or just one of his employees.
Yeah.
But they're both visibly sick while the sheriff is warning them, like, hey, it seems like some shit's going on. I saw some military dudes kind of creeping into town. And the old guy's like, oh, do you think it's cholera? I don't know where the fuck he learned about cholera. He might have been alive when that was actually a problem for people.
Maybe, yeah. You think it's dysentery?
Yeah, that's
you think it's the Black Plague?
I think it's funny that he thinks that's just transmitted through the air, too. I don't believe that to be the case. It's like through water, usually.
Cholera, I believe, and dysentery is...
Yeah, it's drinking dirty water or some shit. Yeah, some shit, definitely. Some shit is definitely a part of the equation.
Yeah.
But he's warning them, and then he leaves the gas station, and he's driving past this big-ass caravan going down the road toward Arnett, Texas, where that gas station is.
Right.
And he's like, what the fuck is going on? He sees a tank drive by, so he calls dispatch. He's like, hey, seeing a fucking tank driving down the goddamn highway.
I'm the fucking sheriff. How come I don't know
what's the deal with that? And the lady goes, were you anywhere near Arnett, Texas today? And he goes, no, I was by the Arkansas border all day. I haven't been nowhere near Texas.
Oh, man.
And then he hangs up his radio and immediately starts coughing. It's like, you motherfucker.
Like, I gotta get home to my wife and 10 kids.
You're as bad as Charlie. So this fucking super spreader piece of shit goes on his merry little way. And we flash back to Arnett, Texas now, where a raven is posted up on a quarantine zone sign. So you're like, what the fuck? This is significant now. This is the second time I've seen a raven.
Yeah, raven can't be a good
You see
sign,
something twice that's like just a bad omen in horror movie history. Yeah, that's never going to be good.
No way.
And it appears that the army hates the black youth in this universe because they're just like some elementary school kids playing basketball outside, and their basketball rolls into the road, and an army vehicle just fucking
swerves to hit it.
Yeah, it makes a beeline for it and fucking rolls it over. So no more basketball for the black youth in Arnett, Texas. And you notice that the raven is now watching from the top of a building, and you're like, okay, this is probably the same fucking raven. There's no way there's 3 different ravens in Arnett, Texas. I don't believe it.
Man.
Actually, the first one was in California because it was outside Campion's little security booth. So maybe no more than 2 different ravens, but probably the same one, and he's really traveled quite a bit. California to Texas is no small feat.
Man, as the crow flies, even
as the raven flies. As the raven flies, that's
still a great distance.
That is quite a great distance. But maybe he's on vacation. You don't know what this raven's up to, and it's none of your fucking business.
And you're not meant to know.
He's a grown ass raven. He can do whatever he damn well pleases. So the army clears out Arnett, Texas. They've got a quarantine coming in, and they just start taking everybody.
Yeah.
They transport Stu and his neighbors to a place in Virginia, I believe. Or perhaps Vermont. I believe I have it written down, so bear with me on that.
It's one of the V states.
Dr. Herbert, this dude in a gas mask with like a clear face shield so that they can see his smile and know that he's safe. Nothing bad's going on.
That's a great point, dude. I'm sure that was a very conscious decision.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So Dr. Herbert, he's letting everybody know, no, nothing wrong. I'm just wearing a gas mask in your presence because, I want it's part of my aesthetic.
Just in case.
So he gives them a little speech to try and calm them down, but lets them know, like, hey, you guys are going to need to be brought in for some testing. There's a little something going around. And the old dude again pops up. He goes, is it cholera? It's like, oh my God, you're going to be the first to die. Shut the fuck up.
Not that cholera that wiped out my complete family.
Is it airborne cholera?
1898.
You're not taking us on the Oregon Trail, are you? I've been that route so many times. It's dangerous, guys. We're not going to have to fjord at all, are we? Will we have to fjord a river? We don't have any oxen. There's no oxen. We're never going to make it to Oregon.
Yeah, what if we break a wagon tongue or something like that? Like, yeah, man, we're fucked.
So, no, it's not fucking... They don't even dignify that with a response, I don't think. You just get to flash and have your first taste of Baby, Can You Dig Your Man? I love the running joke in the book of everyone singing it wrong. No one can remember how the actual tune goes. They just know some of the words. Like, baby, can you dig your man? And then the next person will be like, baby, can you dig your man?
That's pretty true to life, though, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of fun to fuck around with the way a song is structured, too.
Especially one as well written as this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Larry Underwood... Oh, oops. I've spoiled his name, but don't worry. No. There's a guy driving listening to this song. And you find out very quickly, oh, this is definitely the singer of this song listening to his own music right down the highway. In his passenger seat, there's 10 CDs with his fucking face on the cover. He's just got them at the ready in his convertible, you know, in case anyone hears it and they're like, hey, is that you, man? And he's like, matter of fact, it is. Would you like an already signed CD?
Only $11.99.
No, I'm not even selling them. Please just listen and tell your friends.
You can't give it to someone else, yeah.
And then he parks his vehicle and gets out, and they show you the front of it with a vanity plate that says, dig yo man. And this motherfucker's got like a mullet, a curly mullet, and like a blazer. But a regular, maybe polo underneath it. You know it's a fucking short sleeve underneath that damn blazer like a jackass.
Yeah, man. He's like Miami Vice.
He's dressed exactly like Miami Vice style. Yes, absolutely.
Rolled up sleeves, probably.
Yeah, he is a douchebag.
Yeah.
But, you know, we love Larry. He seems to be an all right guy. He's just a bit of a douche.
He was cool in 94, maybe, I bet.
Maybe. But... he seems like a bit of a fuck off, like, he's a bit of a ne'er-do-well, because he pulls up to mommy's place and she greets him at the door with, at best, like a stale face, but she's frowning. Yeah. From my perspective, she's frowning. She's very upset to see him.
And this is New York, right?
Yes, this is in Queens, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, Ma, good to see you. She's like, yeah, all right.
What did you do, Larry?
She's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, oh, you know, my song is number 21 on the charts. Didn't you hear, Ma? And she's like, yeah, I see that car over there. He's like, oh, yeah, it might be a little bit of $40,000 in debt because of this car that I got. But, you know, the song is number 21 on the charts, Ma.
About to hit it big, man.
And, yeah, about to hit it big in a world that's going to no longer exist. Poor boy doesn't know what's about to go down.
Of that timing, man.
Oh, my God, dude. It is a damn
it's
shame.
The universe saying nope.
He seems like a poor, sweet idiot. You don't, he's a douche, but he's not a douche in a way that he thinks he's better than everyone. He's like, Ma, I've struck it big. I can't fucking believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
A guy like me?
Larry fucking
Daddy
Underwood?
wasn't Italian, so I couldn't get made, but now it's like I'm getting made, Ma. So she gives him a little shame for the $40,000 in debt, but allows him to stay at the place ultimately because she is his mother after all.
Yeah.
So then we flash to Algonquin, Maine, and we meet Franny Goldsmith. Goldsmith or Goldschmidt?
I think it's Goldsmith.
We'll go with Goldsmith. I'm a jackass for not writing her last name down. But she is approached in her front yard by a nerd named Harold Lauder. And he brings her a poem, but ultimately gets rejected because she's like 21 and he's like a 15-year-old kid who's all pimple-faced. Goldsmith.
Yeah.
Nailed it. I should have just stuck with my gut and not even, because now it's a whole thing and people are going to be like, he's not confident. We're done listening to this stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, get it straight. Goldsmith or Goldschmidt?
Goldsmith rejects Harold Lauder and he's quite upset about it. He doesn't seem sad. He seems like kind of like undertones of anger for her rejecting him because he asked her to the movies. He's like, I brought her this poem, which I didn't write. I just found a poem that's cool and was like, here's a book with this poem I think you should read.
Yeah.
Which is every lady's dream.
Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah.
A 15-year-old kid with pimples all over his face and his sweatpants hiked up his ass crack, bringing you a poem and asking you to the movies.
I didn't know it at the time, but I was gonna marry that boy.
he takes his glasses off and lets his hair down like a fucking early 2000s rom-com. Yeah. He was beautiful all along. You're going to jail, bitch. You're 20 years old. You can't be doing this. That's a child.
Yeah.
So you find out she's out there talking to her dad, and he's sad about her mom being dead, but he also seems like he's getting a little sick. So you gather that the mom probably died of this disease that's going around.
Yeah.
But Franny seems fine so far. Same as Stu. Stu didn't seem like he was getting sick like everybody else either.
Yeah.
Then we flash to Shoyo, Arkansas, and we get introduced to supple young Rob Lowe. I don't know how young Rob Lowe was, but he was supple in this movie.
He was at his
walking down the road at his supplest. His supplest.
Absolutely.
And of course, when you're walking down the street in Arkansas looking very supple, like Rob Lowe would tend to do at this age.
Oh, for sure, man.
Obviously,
he would stand out. And
obviously, three Deliverance type rednecks are gonna jump out of the woods and try and beat the shit out of you and steal your manhood. I think was their ultimate. I don't know, dude. These guys come out of the woods and they're like, "Hey, hey." And he doesn't turn around, so they go, "We're gonna beat the fuck out of this dude for disrespecting us." So they come up on him. And they spin him around, and he immediately fucking decks one of them.
Yeah, he's ready for it.
Yeah, dude, he acts. He does not think. He fucking takes action.
Yeah.
And they're a little surprised, but it's 3-on-1, so they beat the shit out. Two of them hold him while the leader, with his little ring on his finger, just keeps socking him in the gut and beating his face and like, "Fuck you, nobody ignores me when I say hey to him at 3 a.m. on the side of a dark road." So one of his buddies is like, "Hey man, Ray, that's enough." Fucking dumbass, why would you say his name?
Yeah, right. Now we have to kill him, you fucker.
So Nick gets beat unconscious.
Yeah.
I've given away his name now. Rob Lowe's name is Nick.
Nick, yeah.
Nick wakes up in a dream, you assume, because he's just walking through a cornfield and there was just no cornfield anywhere to be found where he had been beaten before. And he's also not bloodied. He looks normal.
Yeah, and the purple light and stuff kind of
and
a little hint too.
He speaks out loud and he's like, "Oh, I can talk." So you get the general idea. And he's like, "Oh, I can hear." So you're like, okay, this motherfucker's deaf and dumb. I know that might not be the proper terminology, but that's how they describe it.
That is how it's
yes.
Yeah.
He cannot speak and he cannot hear. That's what we'll say.
Yeah. So he's either pretending or it's a dream sequence.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. So he walks through this cornfield and he stumbles upon an old black lady sitting on her porch at the end of this cornfield with a guitar in her lap. Mm-hmm. And you find out this is Mother Abigail, and she's lived at Hemingford Home her whole life. She's 106 years old, and she tells Nick that he better get ready and bring his friends. And after this, Nick wakes up in a jail cell, and two men are talking and playing cards. And you find out one of them is a sheriff and one of them's a doctor because the guy starts coughing, and the doctor is like, "Hey man, come on, why don't you let me just check you out real quick? You know, I do it all the time. It's really no problem."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nah, man, don't worry about it. It's just a little cold." And then the doctor really turns the tables on him and goes, "Come on. You know how hot it makes me when you take your shirt off." And these are just like some 50-some-year-old dudes who seem straight as an arrow, so this is really out of left field. But They don't dive into that any further. I'm thinking that maybe the sheriff and the doctor had a very progressive relationship for the time, and that's a beautiful thing, man.
Maybe they had a cabin somewhere that they went to.
It's possible.
Snuck off, or
I like the idea.
Went fishing, or
I like the idea that they were a couple, man. But the sheriff was married to a woman, so I guess that would be pretty fucked up if he was stepping out on his wife. But
hey, man, have you seen Brokeback Mountain?
No. No, I have not. I would. I said that like, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about that. No, I just haven't seen it, but I like Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger. Yeah,
it's a beautiful story, man. It really is. But
it's based on a book or something, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah.
Almost all of the westerns are. They're based off a little like thick ass paperbacks that some dude wrote. I think that one might have been a lady that wrote that. Seems like a
could be.
Anyhow, these guys, the doctor's getting kind of flirty with the sheriff, and then Nick emerges from his jail cell, and he explains and identifies one of the attackers. He can't communicate with these guys, and they're getting kind of frustrated, and he goes over and grabs a notepad, and then they found out that it was a guy named Ray. He's the only other one in town who has the same frat ring as the sheriff. And they seem like they're about 20 years apart in age, so
yeah.
That's just, I don't know what college they went to, what frat this was, but they're two very different type of dudes from different generations.
State or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird that they would just happen to have this. They don't explain it. They just have the same frat ring.
In the same small town still.
In Arkansas, in Shoyo, Arkansas. Yeah. So that's taken care of. They're like, oh, that's Ray. Ray Booth, I think, is his name. And so they're like, yeah, we'll go fucking pick his ass up for you.
Sounds like a scumbag name, really, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's classic scumbaggery.
Yeah.
Booth. Come on now.
Yeah, man.
John Wilkes.
Yeah.
Please, folks. That's
Look
one
what
of
that motherfucker took from us.
So then we cut back to Baldy. He's talking on the news, completely denying that a super flu even exists. And Stu shuts that shit off because now he's stuck in this medical research center.
Right.
And a man comes in, presumably a doctor, and introduces Geraldo the guinea pig, and he reveals to Stu that they've been breathing the same air, Stu and Geraldo, for 3 days, and neither one of them is exhibiting any signs of illness.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So this is your first, like, oh, okay, so some motherfuckers are immune to this, and that's part of why they're trying to figure this shit out at the research facility.
Yeah.
And this doctor ends up revealing to Stu that everyone else from Arnett that was brought there with him is now dead. And this really pisses Stu off, so he attacks the dude and two other guys, and these guys always come in hazmat suits. Yeah. So two other guys in hazmat suits come in and try and help the doctor. And Stu grabs a hold of the zipper on which, why would you make it a zipper on the outside? He grabs a hold of the zipper on the hazmat suit and is like, I'll open this shit up right now. And the guy's like, no, back up, guys. You have to back up now. Stu, always the comedian, starts hitting him with a fake coughing fit, and the guy's like, evacuate. And Stu's like, oh, come on, man, I'm just fucking with you. He goes, why would you do that? He said, and Stu's reply is, you stupid son of a bitch, get out of here. So Stu does not take people's shit.
Fuck no, dude.
But those dudes leave the room, and Stu just looks down, and it looks like he's contemplating every decision he's ever made. He's like, how the fuck did this happen, man?
Yes.
So, we flash back to Larry, Mr. Underwood. He's on the phone with a woman named Arlene who's posted up out in L.A. Mm-hmm. And
where he just came from.
Yes. Right? Yeah. He went from L.A. back to New York because of his financial troubles until the record gets big enough that he's back on his feet. That's why he went to stay with his mother.
Right.
So you find out the record's doing quite well. It's up to number 4 on the Billboard charts. I wonder if that has anything to do with so many people dying in the world. The only people left are just listening to whatever's new.
Only Baby Can You Dig Your Man fans.
Yeah, dude. So Larry's pumped off of this being number 4, completely ignoring the fact that he can't be immune to the fact that so many people are dropping dead at this point. Yeah, it's New York City. It's so crowded there.
Man,
that shit has to be ripping through it.
Yeah.
So he's on the phone with Arlene, who's back in LA, and he's like, yeah, the record's doing well, Arlene. Don't worry. I'll take you out to dinner and dancing when I get back to LA. Which immediately, anytime they say shit like that, they're like, yeah, I'll do that as soon as I get back. You know, they're never going to see each other again. One of them's dying.
Yeah.
Very soon.
No, for sure.
There will be no dinners. There will be no dancing. So... You find out he was making this phone call in like the back of an arcade, which is a really fucking weird behavior.
Yeah.
And he,
like, where can I make a phone call? How about the arcade?
Yeah, you know, one of the noisiest places in town. There's balls banging around. There's people yelling. There's quarters flying, all type of coins and metal clanging.
Perfect.
So Larry accidentally bumps into this dude, fucking creepy looking dude, who's just standing in a group of ne'er-do-wells.
Yes.
They just look like meth heads, basically. Just a bunch of scrawny white fellas with shitty teeth.
Right.
So he bumps into this dude and he's like, oh man, I'm sorry. And the dude goes, the rat'll forgive you this time. It's like, fuck, you gotta get out of there, Larry. He's referring to himself in the third person, and his name is evidently the Rat.
Man, that's the scariest fucking shit I've ever heard, man.
It's thus far in the film, yeah, the Rat is who I'm most afraid of. I'm more afraid of the Rat than this fucking super flu. The super flu might forgive me twice. The Rat'll only do it this once.
That's right, man.
So then we get hit with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He is the man walking around ringing a bell, warning people of the man with no face. He warns Larry, comes right up to him and tells him the man with no face is coming for him specifically.
Yeah.
And then he goes about ringing his bell, just going, bring on your dead.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead, yeah. Yes. I wrote it down correctly and dyslexically read it wrong.
It happens.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah.
Maybe we can cut around it. I feel like a jackass.
Nah, man.
So then we get some more. The soundtrack for this is pretty decent. Because then we cut to a red convertible flying down the road as Sharp Dressed Man by ZZ Top starts playing.
Yeah.
Which, that's their best song by far. Thank you, Duck Dynasty, for helping that stay in pop culture for so long.
Pearl Necklace isn't bad either, man.
Pearl Necklace is not bad.
Oh, and LaGrange. LaGrange is number one.
LaGrange is a great one for comedy.
It's number one.
They did that one on The Bonfire. Shout out Robert Kelly and Big J. Okerson on The Bonfire. They did that as a bit. That and Two Bourbons, One Beer or whatever by fucking George Thorogood.
Yeah.
And Jay was like, come on now. He kept hitting that shit. Anyway, we fuck. Counter. Sharp Dressed Man plays as this red convertible flies down the road, and you find out there's a fella named Poke driving it and a fella named Lloyd in the passenger seat.
Both sharp-dressed men.
Both very sharp-dressed men. Lots of like cut-off sleeve denim and that type of vibe.
Oh, man, yeah.
And this is not a red Miata, but it should be.
Man.
I tried to identify the make and model, but I am not a car guy as far as just knowledge goes. So Poke and Lloyd are headed to the Echo Cafe, just blaring Sharp Dressed Man. And Poke is saying like, hell yeah, man, we're going to come in here and pokerize these motherfuckers. It's something he said so much in the book. It was like his catchphrase. It just meant kill. It was just, if Poke himself killed someone, it was a pokerization.
Yeah.
Pokerization.
Yeah, just in case people started to draw conclusions about pokerizing. It's about killing.
Lloyd, you don't have a good name to turn into a thing, so I'll let you borrow Poker Eyes here and that. No. They're evidently buddies.
Lloyd.
So they park at the Echo Cafe and get their guns at the ready. You notice that there is a raven watching as they pull in. And they burst in the door, and Poke immediately just unloads every bullet he fucking has on. He spins to this woman who's just a customer. The owner is clearly the dude right behind the counter.
Yeah.
But Poke walks in the door, turns to this lady browsing chips or some shit, and unloads every bullet he has in his gun and goes, "That's all, folks." He gets a fucking Porky the Pig on him.
I wanted that bag of Doritos, bitch.
And then immediately gets popped with a shotgun by the owner. Poke has been pokerized.
Fuck yeah, dude. Rest in peace, Poke.
Poke is fucking done. That's the last we see or hear of him. So Lloyd pops up with the submachine Uzi, as fucking Eazy-E would say, and just mows down the owner. But again, just empties every fucking bullet he has completely unnecessarily.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
And then of course, this is Arizona, so the only other dude in the diner has a fucking gun. And he shoots at Lloyd but misses, so Lloyd is like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
Empties every chamber at him too.
No, dude, he's fucking,
I don't know, I'm just
I think he was already out by that point. I could be wrong. I've watched it recently enough that I should know for sure, but he gets scared of this motherfucker and dips outside, and immediately there's like 5 cop cars pull up outside and throw his ass on the ground.
Yeah.
You see a dude in a Canadian tuxedo perched up on the power line pole, and Lloyd's like, "Hey, what's he doing here?" And the cops turn around and it's just a raven sitting on the same spot now. So you're like, oh, there's some shit. This is the same raven.
Yeah, there's a connection.
There's at most 3 ravens, and probably a dude is turning into one of them at the least. Obviously. If not all of them are the same, maybe. I should be thinking that at this point, probably.
Yeah. The ravens mean something, but at this point.
And Lloyd is the only one who has seen the raven as a human, so he might be different than the others, you know? But nobody seems sick in this area, so you have no assumptions about the disease or the raven to these people at this point.
Right.
The officers who throw Lloyd on the ground, one of them is super pissed. I mean, these are all seem to be very small towns for the most part, other than obviously Larry is in New York City.
Yeah.
And the officer goes, Pop Jones, no, one of them is like, "Hey man, that's enough," because the one guy is being a little rough with Lloyd. And the guy who's being rough with him goes, "Pop Jones, Betty Diamond, it ain't never gonna be enough." So these were some beloved people, first and last name by the cops. You killed the wrong old motherfuckers in this town.
Pop Jones and Betty Diamond.
It was probably like the owner and his most beloved waitress. She was the one who comes in and goes, "What would you like to drink today, hun?" Hits you with the hun and you go, "I'm in the right place." Yeah, my name is Betty. You can call me Miss Diamond. If you'd like to make it Mrs., let me know. Yeah, they always got to flirt with you a little bit.
Man. Yeah. Well, that's how you get the tips, right? Like, yeah.
So we finally get back to Baldy again. He's drunk this time. He's been a very professional general up to this point, but now you get a little peek behind the curtain that he's starting to fucking lose his grip. He gets a report from one of his, I guess it's like his assistant, kind of. He's also a military man, but his right-hand guy comes in and he's like, "Hey,
his subordinates."
Yes. He's like, "There's a videotape that's circulating out there." And he's like, "Oh yeah, what is it? Flu victims, body dumps?" And the guy's like, yeah, both. Little to column A, little to column B. They've got a lot of shit on us. They know we've been lying.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to come see this shit, man.
He goes, "All right, here's what you do. You go to this news station and you retrieve that tape, any means necessary." And the guy's like, Okay, I got you. He goes, hey, any means necessary. Oh no. Oh no, these news people need to watch out.
Yes, for real, man.
So they send a squad in there with tanks.
Yeah.
And they roll up on these people currently recording a newscast. It looks like the middle of the desert.
Because you know tanks might be necessary to kill some news people.
Yeah, you never know when they could be highly trained Russian spies posing as a local newscast. So these military people roll up, and the newscasters are kind of smarmy because they're like, nah, First Amendment rights, ever heard of them? And he goes, hey, I don't know if you've ever heard of martial law, but we don't have to put up with you or your pinko friends anymore. And then they just fucking mow everybody down. So the military has taken over at this point.
Man. Yeah, any means.
We flash back to Baldy, and he's just staring at the dead people on a monitor now, and one of them's face down in a bowl of something. This is like a recurring... I think this is one of the first dead people you saw at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken.
They do a pretty good job with that, really, to be honest.
I mean, I think this is genuinely good so far, but there is a lot of the dialogue that's very campy. Mm-hmm. But soundtrack is excellent. The story is excellent because the book just was.
Yeah, you're not lost. You know, like,
so
what's going on there.
General Baldy, he's just staring at this, and his buddy's next to him. He goes, is that Hungarian goulash? It's like, motherfucker, I thought you were like, oh, I'm so sad about all my friends dying. And he's wondering what type of soup this motherfucker's face has been slowly eroding into over the last several months.
Hate to see a good bowl of goulash go to waste.
Yeah, man. So then we cut back to, it was just like a one-off scene. That's the only thing I really remember is him asking that question. I was like, what the fuck are you even thinking about?
Trying to determine if he's Hungarian or just if it's goulash.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's hungry.
It's like, no, I don't want this to be confused with British goulash.
The scene that was cut out as he grabs his head and he's like, you think this is still all right to eat?
He's staring at this on a monitor. He's not even in the room with the guy.
Oh, right.
That would be so fucked up if he was standing next to him, letting his face sit in the soup. Just, is that Hungarian? He's hungry. He's like, you think that's Hungarian goulash? You think that Hungarian goulash is any good, man?
He's not been dead that long. Like
we keep it pretty cool in here. It's a crisp 62 in this room.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't eat it? All right, I guess I won't have any.
Man, I hate that.
But Chef's dead, and we can't get any more of this these days.
Man, yeah.
So we cut back to Shoyo, Arkansas, and Ray is now in jail with his buddies, and they're all starting to look pretty bad. One of them's just bedridden, and we can't even fucking eat anything.
Yeah.
And Nick is he seems to have run of the jail. He's taking care of everybody. He's bringing food to him. Fucking Ray chucks a milkshake at his head. And he's talking, Ray's talking shit to him the whole time. Like he can fucking hear. His back's turned to him. He can't hear anything Ray's saying.
My only argument is, how much is this selective for this motherfucker? Because he felt that milkshake coming, dude.
Dude, I swear to God.
Like it was
Spidey senses.
Like he had eyes in the back of his head.
It's straight up Spidey senses.
Yeah, man.
I wonder if Nicholas was bitten by a radioactive spider at some point.
Like a radioactive deaf spider.
Oh, Rob Lowe at that age would have made an excellent Peter Parker Spider-Man, too.
Real,
he has the perfect build for it. He's lean and mean.
Yeah, he could have done it.
Gorgeous. Rob Lowe, big fan.
Yeah,
Except of your sex with 16-year-olds on tape. I'm not a fan of that. No. Everyone seems to skim over that. But
yeah, it's less than
you were good in Tommy Boy. You were great in the interview. Thank you. Thank you for your good things that you've done. And
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, pretty decent.
Pretty good.
I've lost my place for just a moment. Oh, we are in Shoyo, Arkansas. We are in the jail. Nick is taking care of them. So after the milkshake gets thrown and the Spidey senses happen, Nick is talking with the doctor, and he's like, hey, man. Well, he's writing on a notepad.
Hey, man.
He's writing, the doctor's reading, and then talking. Because Nick can read lips, so that does make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, sorry, man. Sheriff and his wife are dead. It's like, that would have been nice to fucking let me know. I've been just living in the jail here.
So that means I'm in charge now?
Yeah. So the doctor's obviously kind of sick at this point, too. He's got a bit of a cough. So Nick decides to just grab the revolver out of the drawer and safely release the jailbirds into the wild because they're probably going to fucking die anyway.
Yeah.
But he's giving them a chance to find some sort of peace.
Yeah.
At least not be locked up and sick.
Yeah. Of course, Ray, I'm sure.
Ray, like, gets in his face and he pushes the gun into his gut and he's like, motherfucker, just because I'm deaf and dumb don't mean I won't kill you right now type of energy. So Ray goes off into the distance.
This thing ain't going to hurt my ears. But he's like, but
this ain't the last you seen of me, you deaf dummy. So he goes off into the distance with his frat ring.
Yeah.
And we go back to Queens after this. Car's on fire and shit. It's not going well in New York City.
Definitely looking a bit apocalyptic.
Yes, post-apocalyptic even.
Yeah.
And Larry goes in to see his mom, who's just like collapsed on the floor. She's all skin and bones, and she looks like fucking Mason Verger from goddamn Hannibal.
She's not doing great.
No, dude. She's another Fire Marshal Bill candidate. It's very similar appearance, those two.
She's deteriorating fast.
I wish I would have thought of Mason Verger for the Circus of Horrors last week, because that's damn near more accurate for that lady,
that
too.
That would have been, yeah.
Evelyn, for those of you who watched last week, or listened. So, not going good for old Mommy Underwood here.
Not at all.
And despite his best efforts, she does end up passing away. She was doing a lot of wheezing. It's really better that she's dead at this point.
I mean, he even picked her up and carried her to her bed, and she still died. Man.
Yeah.
He was doing
all of the right things, actually. It seemed like he was a decent caretaker for kind of a fuck up.
Yeah, he cared about her.
He clearly loved his mom.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot more than she loved him.
Obviously, right?
So then we get another glimpse of Kareem. He's doing his bring out the dead thing with his bell.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of riots happening now. The bunch of people get together and tip a cop car over like it's a cow.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that Baldy, a.k.a. Billy, I finally bothered to learn his name at this point, so I didn't give it to you guys until now.
Mm-hmm.
Billy's not doing so hot. We see his little subordinate chilling, and he hears a loud boom, and you see blood splatter on a TV. And then it cuts back to the subordinate, and he's like, what the fuck? And he goes into the other room and sees old Baldy Billy sitting there with just a piece of paper that says guilty taped to his chest. Yeah, and a hole in his head. So it's like, so did somebody murder him and pin that to him? Or he was like really feeling guilty and pinned that to himself and then... That's just what he didn't think to write a note or anything. He didn't want to really. He didn't have much to say. He was just like, I'm fucking guilty, man. Guilty.
Whoever sees this, I'm sorry.
And then a bunch of people run to the doorway and also see it, and it's a bunch of ladies, so they just gasp. Oh!
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're going to see quite a bit more death. This is actually quite a lot less gruesome than watching people die of this disease that's going around.
Right.
Thank your lucky stars you saw this gaping hole in this bald man's head today, because that was best case scenario.
Yeah.
So, a sick Ray is now seen. You assume you're back in Arkansas, or maybe Nick has done a bit of traveling. Yes,
maybe because in Missouri or something.
He's creeping on Nick like Elmer Fudd creeps on Bugs Bunny, and he creeps up behind him, and he's like, "I've got you now, you motherfucker!" And like as soon as he gets his hand up to grab him. Nick spins around and starts whooping his fucking ass. He hits him with a punch, throws a knee to his ribcage. I'm like, good lord, this motherfucker's got Muay Thai training.
Man, dude.
He's Spider-Man. He should have been. I think he might actually be Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I think he's posing as a deaf, dumb child named Nick so that people don't expect him to be a hero in this movie. But this is Peter Parker, guys. Peter Parker, guys. So he beats the shit out of Ray and then is forced to use his revolver on him finally. He puts some shots into Ray. Well, he puts one shot in his gut and then stands up and points the gun down at him like, you fucking want another one?
No, I'll just die of a gunshot wound to the belly.
He has not enough energy to even raise his hands. Yeah, the gunshot wound to the belly is enough to kill him instantly. And Nick is like, I guess, distraught because he had to just kill a man, and he lets out one of the craziest noises I think I've ever heard, a la Doodle Bob. If anyone has seen that one episode of SpongeBob, everyone my age has, but he just goes...
Or Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, the most annoying sound in the world.
Best reference, probably Bobby Boucher, right as he's about to tackle a quarterback.
That's it, dude.
It's a very Bobby Boucher-like scream that he lets out.
That's the fucking one, dude.
And then we flash back to Kareem again. Just a brief flash of him doing his thing. And then we flash back to Franny. We're back in Maine with Franny Goldsmith. And her papa is in bed, definitely dying. A very similar death to Larry's mother.
Yes.
And they're listening to a radio report from, like, kind of this activist lady who you hear a familiar voice and you're like, is that who the fuck I think it is? Which, by the way, Franny is Molly Ringwald. There's a few familiar faces. I don't think we said that because it was such a brief introduction to her character earlier.
Yeah,
but that is Molly Ringwald right there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're listening to this program, familiar voice, and then it shows you the radio DJ, and it's fucking Kathy Bates. Of course she's making an appearance in a Stephen King production.
Yeah, right. Big surprise.
And she's like, yeah, the man's trying to fucking tell us what to do type of, like, they're coming in. I think they fucking went and killed a bunch of newscasters out in this area. And they hear her saying that, and they go, oh, huh. Where's this station located?
Scramble the
We
troops.
could get there in 5 minutes. And they come knocking down the door, and they're face to face with her, telling her to stop. And she's like, yeah, these military people are in here telling me to shut this shit down. She goes, hey, you ever heard of the First Amendment, you fucking jackasses? Not a direct quote, but the same energy. Yeah. And obviously she gets mowed down immediately.
They say, have you ever heard of martial law?
It's broadcast to the entire public, and Franny hears the gunshots and goes, oh, Daddy, what's happening? And he's like, I don't know, honey. I don't know. And I don't really fucking care. I'm going to be dead in hours at most.
Right.
She's like,
that's your fucking problem.
I can't even believe this is real. Well, bitch, it's about to get a lot realer than it has.
Shit, dude.
So then we get Kareem again. He's still doing his thing. And then we flash back to Arizona, and we don't see Lloyd and Polk. We see that man from the power pole, it seems, in his Canadian tuxedo, a clicking down the road. And he spots a deer, and he hits it with some sort of magical blast, just finger point blast.
He finger blasted that deer, dude.
And he finger blasted a deer to death in the middle of the road. And then hits the greatest line of the episode. Rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub.
Oh, that's gold, dude.
Fucking genius writing. Yeah, that is coked up at 3 a.m. writing, if I've ever heard it, Mr. King.
Oh, you know he was giggling as he typed that one.
Grade A1 fucking shit right there, dude. So then we flash back to Kareem. And apparently this is an all-seeing, like, omniscient character in the Canadian tuxedo, because it seems that he's hearing Kareem and goes, you know what? That motherfucker's done. Hits him with a lightning strike from across the world. Across the country, to be clear. The U.S. is not the entire world, but Arizona to New York's a pretty long distance for a man to control a lightning strike.
Yeah.
So Kareem is
pretty impressive.
Kareem is done. Hopefully the dead have been brought out because there will be no more warnings. And we finally get another glimpse of Hemingford home. Stu is strolling through the cornfield, and it seems that you are just dressed in whatever you fell asleep in this dream because he's barefoot in his hospital plain white tee.
Which probably lends to the dream sequence part of it, I guess.
I mean, it's
right?
not totally ridiculous. I can accept it.
Obviously, he's not barefoot in his PJs.
I mean, if you start drawing the line at what people are wearing in these magical dream sequences that seem to also be actually happening in real, like this is a real person that they're communicating with.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't be so worried about what they're wearing.
No, I think it is a valid thing to think about because, I mean...
Well, like when I have dreams, I don't necessarily roll around in what I fell asleep in. I'm not wearing...
Well, true.
I'm not wearing a pair of only underwear in all of my dreams.
Yeah.
That would be pretty bad.
I gotta take a bathroom break, buddy. I'm
sorry. No. Stu is at Hemingford home, walking through the cornfield barefoot, and he comes upon Mother Abigail, and she gives him a very similar warning to the one that she gave Nick. But she uses a phrase that I'd never heard before that basically seemed like it meant the same thing as the shit's about to go down or the shit's hitting the fan. She said, the rats are in the corn.
Yes.
Which she does have a cornfield, so maybe that's a common thing.
That would be catastrophic to your
It would be terrible.
Yeah. Good analogy.
So she gives him the warning. His dream's over. We cut to where Stu is in real life now at that medical center, and one of the doctors from before is looking at the other doctor who's now dead, and the one still alive is very visibly sick.
Yes.
And he says, "Have you been touched by God?"
Take that how you want to.
Something like that, yes. But I don't know that you guys are going to go see God after what you did at this fucking research center.
Yeah, I doubt he was touched by God, yeah.
So after he asks his dead compatriot this question, he strolls into Stu's room, no longer wearing a hazmat suit, because why once you're already sick?
Oh, yeah.
And he's got his hands behind his back. So Stu, obviously, first question is, hey, what's behind your back?
Mama didn't raise no fool.
And he starts to move forward, and the doctor goes like, ah? And he pulls the gun out. He's like, ah, you see this shit? You don't want to do that, Stuart. You don't want to do that. And Stu learns that he and this doctor are the only two alive. And he's like, well, fucking why? Why are you trying to kill me then?
Yeah.
I'm healthy and you're sick. Just die.
Yeah.
And he goes, why? Because I've decided a piece of chicken fried crap like you doesn't deserve to live. So clearly he feels some type of way about redneck people.
Oh yeah, man. He didn't graduate.
He's a hateful son
Harvard
of a bitch
to die of some shit like this and let some
podunk motherfucker from Arnett, Texas survive.
No way, man.
It's like, the secret will die with us.
Yeah. Plus, I've always wanted to kill someone like you, and now's my chance.
Yeah, so obviously there's a struggle for the gun at this point. Way more of one than there should be. And then the doctor actually, tosses Stu's ass to the ground and gets the upper hand. He goes over there and gets the gun and picks it up, and he's like, ha, 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 ha. And as soon as he gets within range, it's almost like John Kreese himself was in the room. And sweep the leg. Stu fucking just seemingly kills this doctor with one leg sweep. His head hits the ground and he's completely out.
That's a badass fucking
Get him a body bag, yeah. So Stu picks up the gun and starts strolling down the hallway. And it turns out the doctor's not done. He yells the classic, I'm going to let you know I'm coming right before I grab a hold of you. Right. Give you just enough notice to kind of posture up.
That's a great tactical choice, yeah.
Another struggle. And then Stu is able to give him 3 shots to the gut. So this doctor requires 2 more shots than Mr. Ray Booth to be taken out, which is quite impressive.
Yeah.
Ray thought he was a real tough motherfucker, but this doctor was actually kind of a unit, dude.
Right, yeah, man.
And he was a big, tall motherfucker.
It really took a lot to take him down.
Yeah, dude. So, Stu, still not wearing any shoes despite being the only alive one left, continues to stroll through the hallway barefoot for some reason, which I guess it would be kind of gross to take him off of a dead body, but that would be preferred to my bare feet walking all over the filthy ass world to me. Also, it's a medical center. There's probably like a pair of those socks with the grippy bottoms that you could get.
At the very least. Yeah.
And those could double as basically as good as a pair of shoes right there. Yeah, shit, man.
You know they have a drawer full of those.
You don't want traction, Stu? Everybody needs traction in a situation like this.
Right? Yeah.
So Stu he hears a noise in the hallway and he goes to check it out. And there's a wheelchair in an elevator preventing the door from shutting. So he goes and he just kind of pushes it back into the elevator. And as he does that, this old dude, just a corpse, falls toward him. And he's like, ah, and jumps back. So he starts running down the fucking hallway and then trips and falls and comes face to face with another corpse on the ground. And he fucking sprints. He starts running down the stairs, which is dangerous. This is why you need traction, Stu.
You're running downstairs.
Yes, exactly.
And his immunity would have made no difference at all.
He wouldn't have ever fell face to face with the corpse had he had traction. Traction is very important, guys. Yeah. So he starts sprinting down the stairs. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Get me to ground level and I'm booking it out.
Yeah, I'll find a Takova's outlet somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Some Bombas socks. So as he's like, is seemingly reaching the bottom of the stairs almost, this hand reaches out and grabs a hold of his ankle.
Yeah.
And it's this walking corpse. It doesn't even look like he's got eyes in his head. And he goes, Come down and eat chicken with me, beautiful. It's so dark. I think that might actually be better than rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub.
That's the sickest line ever,
It's
man.
so out of nowhere, just a zombie grabs Stu's ankle and says, come down and eat chicken with me, beautiful. It's so dark. Why would you think that makes it more appealing to me? I want to eat chicken in broad daylight only.
Yeah, and not with you.
So Stu manages to wrench his ankle away from this motherfucker's grasp and get out into fresh air and fall onto the grass. And he's just like, I'm done. I'm cooked, dude. I'm giving up now that I've reached the outside. And then he looks up and sees the American flag, and you can see that does a little something to him. He's a boy from Texas. He goes, God damn it, you're right. I am American.
Yeah.
And then he hears Mother Abigail's voice. She says, come and see me, Stu. You and all your friends. We got to get started. Time's short. And Stu takes that warning seriously. He goes, you know what? You're right. And he gets up, still with his bare feet, and just walks off into the distance in the dark.
And all kinds of shit.
And that's where we leave off for episode 1 of The Stand. That's a 4-part miniseries. So you guys seriously check it out. We will cover the entire miniseries on the Patreon. This is the first taste of it. And hopefully you guys that are enjoying the Ben thus far will start really requesting that we put this Patreon out. We have been holding it back, not wanting to go live with it until there's a little more interest. You know, we've only got about 17 subscribers, and we might be beefing those numbers just a slight bit. But, you know, you got to support yourself and, you know, let us know what you want to see. If you guys are enjoying the Ben, make suggestions. I believe next week we'll just let you know. I think we're doing The Descent, a nice kind of suspense thriller type of film from 2006. But it's got some campy moments from what I hear, so yeah, it should be a good one to enjoy. But
definitely,
I think that's it for us this week, Gorio. Yeah. I think this was a good episode, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Look forward to next week.
Signing off.